You're standing in the middle of an exhibition by Paul McCarthy. Paul McCarthy is an extraordinary artist, and this, I think, is an extraordinary show. As you can see, we've opened up the entire third floor. Because I know the way Paul works, I knew he'd be able to take on the challenge of this space and do something very unusual with it. It's a series of ideas that brings together a very, very important group of works that haven't been seen, along with new works made specially for the exhibition, around the idea of spinning, rotation, disorientation, perception, architectural space, and the body. What's interesting is to see how Paul relates, first of all, to physical architectural space. As you experienced, it opens up and closes, opens up and closes. And you have this experience of being trapped in something but then released, and this sense of architectural fragmentation, which is magnified by the mirror. And the mirror really confuses you further. And the back hall plays a big role in this show, as you can tell. People walk off the elevator and say, I didn't know the third floor was so big. And well, I mean, that's partly because we took the walls down, but partly also because of the mirror. So when you're walking between the pieces, he makes you question where one thing ends, the other begins. Madhouse spins, as you can see, it's a room, it's like a house, it's almost like a Swiss chalet. And so this almost looks a bit like a ride, but it's a neurotic ride that nobody would want to take. It looks like a room, but it's not domestic in this sense. It doesn't have the doors and the wallpaper and all the rest of it, but it has this very sinister looking chair. There's nobody in there, so there's a sense of a void. I want to talk to you about spinning room here. It's not simply a matter of, oh look, you can see yourself and it's moving. It's much more complicated than that. And you can see there are 4 cameras in the center. And when you go in there, the cameras are revolving and they're filming us when we're in there. And then they're projecting the images they see onto the double-sided screen. But it's filming the screen as well as you in there. And then it's filming the image of the screen, then it's filming the image of the image of, it's like a Xerox of a Xerox of a Xerox. It also changes direction at certain points, and then suddenly he flips it upside down, and then suddenly he makes it go faster, and then he makes it go slower. Now, this piece was conceived of in 1971, but the technology wasn't there to realize it, so we just realized it now. Now, the other thing you'll notice is there isn't a label stuck by everything. Now, Paul said the reason for that's very, very important. The moment you put labels on something, it becomes an object, and it separates everything from everything else. In the show, that's true. This isn't one big sculpture. It's very many different works brought together. But visually, Paul didn't want that to be the way in which we read the exhibition.